that. Not sure what's going on there. That was very strange. Just disconnected and then reconnected for a second. Hmm. I wonder if that's something to do with the closed captioning. That's an interesting one. So what I'll do is I'm not going to go back that way. I'll go this way instead. So make a bit of a nice loop. But obviously if you've got a steering wheel, it does make the corners a lot easier to do. And I know there's quite a lot of different settings in it as well for auto drive, where you can actually create a nice smooth curve and stuff like that. Here we go. But yeah, I definitely think this tractor is going to need a serious upgrade. And Mr. Link78, thank you very much for the epic. Purely cold-blooded healer. That sounds kind of wicked. And obviously what you want to do is reconnect that first point with the last point, so we'll just pull that around there. It's a little bit bigger than I would have liked, but it is what it is, it's fine. So, where's the next point there? I think that would be fine there. So obviously turn off record, back up a little bit. And obviously to connect that, let me just pan that around. I'm hoping this is going to be the same, so you click on one, and then the second one, and that will now connect. Make sure that they are facing the same way, which they are. You can reverse them so they go double way, but we'll get that later. Right, so that's fine. And what I will do is let's see, come over here to this point, and I'm going to start a route coming off of that for field 1. Just drive into the field itself a little bit, always helpful. And we'll stop you there. We'll name that to make sure that it's field 1. Yep, good. So we'll just do field 1. And we'll just drive forward a bit. Obviously, if you wanted to, you could actually take X-Man's routes off of the SGA website and replace the one that's in your save game folder itself, and you'll have all the routes there already. And back that up there a sec. Obviously, this is how I did it all in 19 as well. Yep, exactly. You could do that as well. Hey, Mr. Kev, how are you doing, bud? So obviously that guy is now going to be able to go up and around. Obviously I will, probably a little bit later, connect them up. But he should be fine for now. So what I will do, I'm actually going to use this guy and set him up to automatically unload the combine. Now you got to do two things. One, you got to set up the tractor for that, and you also have to have the combine set to the same field. This is something that a lot of people seem to miss. So if I jump over to the combine, first of all, here's now finished. So in the menu, if you make sure that that is selected, so the field number is selected, he will now be recognized by the worker in the tractor with any luck. So if I do bum, I think it's this one in it. So this changes the option that you want to do. So that's going to tip, just tip, combine. So that's the one I want, the one with the combine, because it's going to basically unload him from field 1, and it'll be taken to the general store. And with this one here, the little you call it, the figure of 8. You can actually change that to multiple routes, repeated routes. Obviously, once you've got that up and running, click on the triangle and hope. Oh, nope. Click on the start one. That one. I haven't got my arrow showing, which is a bit of a pain. Now, technically, what he should now do is drive to that field 1 point and see that the combine is actually stopped, waiting for him. I'm hoping it'll take. There we go. So that is now driving forward. Okay, Jaren. I'll speak to you later, mate. And thanks for popping in. Sorry, I was a little bit distracted there. I wanted to make sure that that was up and running. So what this guy will now do, hopefully, is obviously unload the combine and then sit and wait till he's now next ready to be unloaded. And where are you going? Oh, you're spinning around here. Okay. Let's make sure that he does it properly first of all. Finding serendipity. Serendipity. Thank you very much for dropping down an epic flame legend orc slayer. And you are like miles away. What is going on with you? This guy just does not know what he's doing. So while he's there, let me look in the settings a sec. Car speed, pipe offset, so I think that might need to drop down maybe a little bit. Nope, okay, that should be fine then. That's fine. He's just gonna go round and round and round and do a stupid blinking job. Most that looks fine to me. Yeah. You're just far too far away. Finco 2020, how you doing, bud? This is an idiot. He really is an idiot. Yep, okay, so I'm going to have a little play with that later, because he just seems to keep missing the pipe. I'll do it for now. And obviously thank you very much for that follow as well, Finco 2020. Much appreciated. Obviously welcome to the channel. And how are you doing today? So I think I'm going to need a little bit of playing around with auto drive on that, the settings and such. But we will get that working eventually. So the next thing I do need to grab is that scorpion, which is right here. We'll keep him as he is. I'm not really looking to change anything special about it. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm just going to actually lease that for now. Actually, plug it back in. There we go. In this settings, change the pipe offset to 0.5 meters on the tractor. Okay. Is that what it is? Okay. I had a feeling it needed to go down a little bit more. So let's see. Try you again, shall we? I'll stick him on this side of the field so he got his starting point. But holy heck, this definitely needs upgrading. That is very small. But yeah, how you doing, Reed? It's been a while since I've seen you around. Either I've completely missed you, I'm not sure. So right, let's turn this back on so I can see where the points are. And we'll bring you over here. Right, so settings. Combine, so the offset, so it's going to be distance to combine to 0.5, yeah? So like that. 0.5 meters. Internet issues today. Oh, okay. So hopefully that should be fine. Unload full level is going to be. I want it to be 100%. There we go. Exit pipe. This one instead? Okay. I'll put that back to what it was then for the minute. I'll definitely want that at 100%. Actually, no, I'll keep that to where it was. Drop you down to 0.5. Okay, so we'll just tweak it as and when we go. Definitely want them to avoid my fruits, so I'm going to just say apply that. And keep our fingers crossed. Click go. And with any luck, he will actually now sit there and wait for the combine to call him, so that's fine. We will see in a minute if that actually works. I'm hoping it does. Thank you very much, Reed. It has been a while since I've used auto drive, obviously. DJD add collectibles to P.V.Uncharted. No, he hasn't. From what I understand.
Nope.
Nope, there you go, let's just confirmed it. But yeah, obviously the update will be coming obviously once the patch is released for the game. So let's see if this big guy is going to work. Hello, Mr. Cowboy, how are you doing and what's your question? And actually, if you wanted that trailer that you messaged me about with your name on the side, you're more than welcome to have it now, as it's now officially been released by Giants. I can do that. I took nails to the hardware store and it would not take the nails. It might be that the general store or hardware store, okay, hasn't been updated. Let's have a little look. Is that in the map or is it a placeable? I have no idea on
That
here.
one is. He made it a place. I don't know.
Good question. Let's have a look. Sell points.
I don't know what he did.
So we've got Home Depot. Yeah, Home Depot should take nails because it's right there. So this big guy, if you've got that placed down, that should definitely take it. It's already placed in the map. Okay. See, like I have no idea about this map, so okay. I'm guessing it's one of these guys over here. Oh yeah, hardware. There we go. Okay. So let's have a little look. Nails, 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 nails. Right there. Hardware store should take it. Okay, that's an interesting one. So technically you should be able to just drive into this trigger, then they start offloading. Obviously I haven't even, this is literally a brand new start. I wonder if I can actually test that. Spot an object. Palette. I'm going to cheat for the minute. I will remove this afterwards. Let's have a look. Nails. If it's in here, it might not be. Holy heck, there's a heck of a lot of stuff in here. Holy smokes. Let's have a little look and test this as we're going. Obviously, if any of you guys out there are obviously on Uncharted and had any issues, my mic's a bit low, is it? I don't know. Maybe turn up the volume mic. But then obviously selling nails. Actually, probably a different type of palette on here, and yeah, I'm not seeing it in the list. So obviously that is something to have to be tested out by JD. Make sure that is working or X-Man. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that at the minute. Where are we? Over here. Right then. Yeah, there should be a palette, but depending on whether it's a fill palette or just a normal palette, I don't think you can. Actually, is nails set as a fill palette, Dave?
What? Yeah, they're a fillable palette.
It is, so that wouldn't show up on in the power tools then, will it? It's just normal pallets for that.
No, yeah, it wouldn't show.
Yeah, so that's why that wouldn't show. So that could technically go into bulk carrier, wouldn't it?
It's bulk. Yep, you can put it in a tipper.
Yeah, interesting. I might have to grab a trailer in a sec. And why can't I? Let me put that up to 14 before I start cutting anything. Let's see, right. So you guys say that this thing cuts these trees, isn't it? So, and because I am not getting a trigger for it, which is interesting. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Cool. Let's drop that down. Oh, it's gone off again, anyway. God, blimey. There we go. Yay! Finally. We'll have a look at that in a minute, cowboy, then. We will have a look. I'll just take this down. I'll take a little... Actually, what you could try and do is... Well, I'm actually shouting at the minute, cowboy, so it must be your end. What you could try and do is load it into a trailer and then tip it that way instead. Because obviously it is a fillable pallet, so you should be able to get it in the bulk stuff. Obviously my wife is next to me at the minute trying to sleep, so I don't want her to shout too much. So that's cool. Why am I using my thinking keyboard again? There we go. Yeah. And obviously everybody else there is saying that the volume is fine, so it must be your end. Just turn it up, Mr. Mike. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I can't go any higher, to be honest, on my end, but obviously everyone else is saying that is fine. I would... Well, we've actually already had something to eat, to be honest, so that's why she's on a lie down. Unfortunately, my wife does suffer from mental illnesses and physical issues. At the minute, a lot of it's making her very tired. Obviously, the medication she's on as well, which doesn't help. Oh, there we go. Right, so from the looks of that... Ooh, my keyboard is naff. Yeah, so cowboy, get a trailer and try and load the nails into the trailer itself, okay? And then take it to the general store. Just a normal tipper. So for instance, something like one of these, yeah? Grab one of these and try and empty the stuff into that. It did nothing happened. Okay. Obviously that could be something your end or something part of the map. Obviously at the minute this is literally a brand new save. I've done nothing at all on this map before, apart from one or two little bits of testing from Mr. Boomhauer. So, but it's obviously, as far as I'm aware, you could just store them for the moment, and we'll obviously test that out maybe a bit later, or I'll test that later. Let's just see, make sure that he did unload. Yep, so he's definitely working now. Cool. That's fine. And Mr. Stream Raiders is now ready, so let's get that battle done and dusted quickly. So there we go. Good luck, guys. Here we go. We've got 50 units. Oh man, you guys are good. Thank you. Um, wow. When not edge was day to day, maybe look at the default. Yeah. Depending, I know with my phone a little while ago, I could hear pretty well as well. So Farmer Gaming 22 and Jers 53 UK is getting a little extra something out of that one. Congratulations, thank you guys, much appreciated. Is this Discord or computer audio related? I'm not in Discord. You're very welcome, Bad. I'm watching on my PC. Yeah, I know. I don't know if it is, but obviously, one thing I have noticed, depending on what headset you use, it might be the settings on that aren't quite set right. Mine are a pain for that, especially when cats decide to have a little play. Right, so the next one, we're going to go for this one here. And try to stay away from the ones with those little red and blue characters, because they are a pig to finish off. So I'm going to start down the bottom here. The link is in chat for any of you guys who want to join in. Go for it, hit the link, place your units down, just as we were doing a little while ago. And obviously while you're doing that, I'm going to jump back to the game. Something messing with the auto settings everywhere. Yeah, obviously if you have done any updates, check all your settings are correct. Yeah, it could be speakers, headset, yep. Right, so let's get back to doing a little bit of logging. What I'll do... There we go, that's what I want. That's interesting. That's an interesting collision. Wow, that is cool. You can dig it right in. Okay, enough playing. So let's turn you on. Yeah, there you go. Mine's a little bit the same. Actually, mine's the same as what Dave's got as well, to be honest. So it's got the little knobs on the side. My cats love, for some reason, one in particular, having a little play with all the different buttons or the volume settings and stuff. It is a right royal pain in the bum. Okay, so let's see if we can get that cut option. It's right there. Let's see if we can drop it down a little bit. There we go. Helps if I hit the right key. There we are. So I think the first thing I'm going to be placing down is definitely a sawmill. And get that up and running. Oh. But yeah, Mr. Cowboy, if I were you, I would just drop your nails to the side for the minute. Try not to spawn any more, or set it to automatically sell if you can. And obviously we will look into it later. Actually, what I'll do is I'll grab my truck, get that loading up. And while I'm here, I'm going to put down a sawmill. I do have JD's one off of the website as well. So production, I'm hoping it's in. I have no idea. Where are you? Elm Creek Sawmill. I was going right past it. Okay, so this is a big old dude. And I do have an lure error. Did that come off of that? Nope, that's something else. Ooh. Auto drive. What a surprise. That's going to go bye-bye. Okay, not a problem. Bye-bye, auto drive. I think I'll actually do it over here, because it's a nice little area. Pan you around. That's not too bad there, I think.
Why am I on a blank screen?
I don't know, why are you? Oh, I'm in the way.
There it is.
I am in the way, so let's get that moved out of the way. There we go. There you go, Welsh Wizzy's just been able to sell them, so yeah, it's definitely some. Have a look at your log file, Cowboy Mikes. It could be that you got error or something in there causing the issue. Let's see if that's enough out of the way now. Try again, try again, try again. And oh, my logs are going to be in the way, aren't they? Yep, okay. Right, so definitely going to need this out of here. Scooby Dooby Doo, Dooby 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 Doo. Nope. Yeah, but have you added anything else not from the in-game mod hub or the SJ website? So something that isn't from one of them? Yeah, definitely recommend having a look at your log file. Anyway, Mike, something isn't quite right there, and I want it to be full on that side. And we will do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and we'll shake our booties just like that. Yep, there you go. See, being able to load it into truck and trailers, and sold no problem. Okay. So yeah, definitely something your end, mate. But if you want, we can have a look at your log later. Obviously, I know you know where it is, and if not by now, you should do. And let's turn those off. There we go. So hopefully, I should now have enough space to be able to put that down and start producing my first lot of stuff on here. Ah, there we go. That's more like it. So we are going to bring you in across a little bit like that. Perfect. Love it. Loving it. Okay. Yeah, it's a strange one. Very, very strange. So if any of you guys haven't used this yet, obviously just place it down, you drive into this trigger here with your logs. I would definitely recommend removing the straps. Walk up to the old trigger here and hit the R key and boom. We are now going. So obviously over here, well that's a bit of a funny little trigger to get into. There we go. Obviously in the menu itself, obviously I would recommend activating everything that you want. The only thing that you're not going to be able to use initially is the boosted ones, because obviously you do need your workers and all that for that. And I hope, for my sake, that these ain't going to need electricity and stuff. That one is, but your planks are just the trees, so that's something at least. So something I'm going to need to work on is getting the government building and everything down. How do I get workers on the factories? Yeah, so obviously you're going to need the government building down, you're going to need some of the power generators, and then obviously place down your houses. Once you started producing electricity, that needs to be set to distribute to the houses. And obviously once they start generating that code goes through, I should say, you can then start producing your workers and your trash and stuff. Yeah, obviously they are all placeables. So for instance, here you go. I'll have a little show you. So, what was that? Oh, the pallet company, right? So the first thing you probably need to do is, now for any of you guys that don't, I'm just going to run through this quickly just to make sure. So this is the government building. You're going to need this down, okay? And that is obviously in your production factories. And that's what it's going to look like. And that's what's going to produce, obviously, your electricity and stuff. To get power, you got your solar panels and your wind turbines. They're a good way to start off with. They don't produce much, but they will produce. Hello, Deaf Gamer and Tadpole. How you doing, bud? Later on, if depending on how much you got placed down, you can use the diesel generator to produce electricity as well, or energy, you should say. But then, obviously, your trash that you get from your houses and stuff can be distributed or transported back to the landfill. Obviously, that is going to need to be on raised ground, because obviously the fence itself doesn't sit quite true with it. So move it around the map till you find a nice place, or actually raise the train. But yeah, start off with a couple of them down. I'd probably go more the wind turbine, to be honest, as they do produce 2 units per hour. Actually, what I am going to do, if I can find a half decent place, maybe later, so I'll put a few of them down myself. Obviously, once you get your power going, obviously you're going to need to go to your buildings, to your farmhouses, and each of these are going to need a different amount of power to run. And then obviously, the more power they need, the more workers they're going to produce. So some of these houses are actually going to have a little blue character, and that's going to be like your manager person, who's worth I think it's a little bit more. I think it's about 5 normal workers, if I remember rightly.
Yep.
Yeah. So for every 5 workers, so that house there would do 6 in essence. Obviously, you're going to need quite a few as you go. I definitely recommend making sure you got plenty going. Obviously, at some point you're going to have more and more, like your CEOs and stuff added. Yeah. So with the landfill, where the map is dropped down lower, it actually pushes. It's closer to the water plane underneath, so it does make it harder to place. So I definitely recommend looking at somewhere slightly raised, maybe over here in the far ground there. But yeah, once you start producing your electricity, they'll start generating workers and that can then be set to distribute and then start being added to your factories and such. Cool. So hopefully that made it a little bit of sense for you guys. And Viking Streaming 2021 coming in with a rate of 3 people. How you doing, Viking? Hey, if we can get a little shout out from Mr. Viking there, much appreciated. And in a few minutes I do need to take a quick break, just check on the daughter and everything. Welcome, bud, welcome, and doing great. Yeah, how was the stream today? Hope it was very productive, and my money is shooting down really quickly for some reason. Why is that? That is going troublingly. I bet it's that auto drive. Oh no, it's going up. Should be going up. Oh, nice. I just made some money. Look at that. It does work, even though it does have issues still. Obviously, we are running Stream Raiders at the minute in the background. For any of you guys that's just joined in, it's !mark Raiders. Here we go. I thought you guys did the smaller ones wouldn't work. I don't know. Yep, Viking Streaming is Danish. He is that. So one nice thing is I can just drag this straight back. So we'll get this filled up first of all. Thank you KW by the way for that shout out. The nice thing what I can just do is that, oh, don't want to go that far. Stop. Oh good, might just get away with that. Might just about get away with that. Obviously any of you guys who, actually I should have said this earlier, have come over in a raid, if you could hit like the live link or just say hi in chat, it'd be much appreciated. Obviously Twitch at the minute really loves figures and such, so how you doing Georgia Assassin? Welcome mate. How you been? There we go. We're just working a little bit on Uncharted here. Let's bring this across here. Actually thought there for a minute I was losing money. I was actually making money for a change. Heck. Well for now. Alright, so obviously I am in the UK guys, so I'll probably be putting my own little twists on this map as well, like I did in 19. I think one day I might even have to revisit that map. And obviously PV County.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows? One day. I haven't been on it in ages. And obviously after seeing your stream yesterday, briefly, where you were obviously in 13, I was lurking actually at the doctor's, seeing what was going on. And it kind of got me thinking about obviously 19 and missing it. Hey Nutty Boy, how you doing bud? How does the log trailer work? So it is really simple. Oh, here we go. So if you get 3 different sizes, they all work exactly the same. Let me, oh, what's going on? There we go. I will jump into it in just a sec. Here we go. I'll show this off. Right then. So this is the Autoload trailer of the in-game mod hub. So I'll just show you them. There will be in the forestry equipment tools, and it's these guys right here. They're all Autoload. I'm not 100% sure whether they'll be for console, but if you do the slash key, it'll bring up the load and unload area, which is on your number pad. The star key will show you where it's going to load to, okay? Now if I open up the F1 menu, it actually shows you all the different key bindings or keys you need to hit for it. So for instance, if you want to change the length of the piles, so obviously I've got it just set to 1, which is going to be the full trailer. It's going to be the enter key on the number pad. Most of it is actually on the number pad, to be honest. I think my internet is trying to die on me. Oh no, I hope not. Go on, mate. Okay, Viking streaming. I'll go have something to eat, mate. I'm just going to show this off. Read down in P.V.Uncharted map. How can we start in games? Okay, cable mic. So the enter key, as you can see here, it actually changes the lengths for loading. Okay, so you can start off with like 4 piles if you wanted, and they're going to be at 3.5 meters. So obviously this is the 15-meter long trailer. Obviously there is a 20 meter as well in that pack, as well as I think it's 12 is the smaller one. So if you wanted one, obviously it'd be 15 meters in total. Obviously I'm doing cuts of 14 meters, so you've got that little bit of give on that. For 2 piles, it's going to be 7.5 meters each. And then you've got your 3 piles, which is going to be 5 meters each. And obviously then the 4, which is 3.5. So obviously once you cut your lengths, all you do is literally drive up to it, make sure that the red part, the loading and unloading mesh, is around where the trees are going to be loaded from, okay? Once you've got that, all you have to then do is hit the B key to load them on, and they'll auto-load onto the trailer. And literally then all you have to do is drive over a trigger and unload it, which I will actually do in a minute. I think it's the Z key to unload. Yep. So what I'll do is I'll just do a quick show off on that. So we'll just grab these. So let's grab a tree here. You can actually leave it turned on if you wanted to. So I've just got it turned off for the minute on the auto load. Works exactly the same as the 19 version. So here we go. So let's drag that back. Drop them down here. X to cut. So that should cut. Ooh. So there you go. So that's auto loaded straight into that. I must have hit the B key before jumping out. There you go. So that is literally auto loading straight into the trailer. Oh yeah, I did leave it on. L key to do the straps. And obviously I'm just going to turn that off with the B key. Then all you do is you drive over to the trigger. You can actually just leave them in the trailer if you wanted to. Obviously take the straps off. I'm just going to load them up so it got a good amount there to take. There's them. So let me bring them back up a minute. Obviously you can rotate the position itself by pressing the O key on the keypad. So you can do it lengthways, that way, if you wanted to. And that'll also show the position that it's going to unload to. It must be playing up. Oh, I hope. Ooh, blimey, I hope not. So there we go. So I'm cutting to 14-meter length logs at the minute. Obviously, it is set to 15. I always like to leave that little bit of a give on there. Obviously, to unload is the Z key. Bum ba dum ba dum. Or obviously, you can just drive the trailer straight over the trigger and hit the sell point. There we go. Let me just budge that over a minute. Cheat. Yeah, I know. Just gonna come out of the trigger a minute. Okay. Oh yeah, I took it. Okay, cool. There we go. So hopefully that helps you out. So the length is going to be the enter key on your keypad. So if you go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 7th line down in the F1 menu. As you can see, it's actually changed when you hit the enter key. So you can change it from one pile. So let me bring up the trailer. So each time you hit it, so you got 1, 2, 3, and 4. And obviously each one of them is set to a different length. Was that on the Scorpion? Okay. So in the Scorpion, let me just turn that off a minute. I can leave that there. So obviously if you've got the Scorpion or anything that does change the length, obviously if you look in the F1 menu, if you press the Y key, you can actually change the length, okay? Obviously this is set to go up, I think it's a fair old bit. But yeah, it's the Y key for yellow. Obviously I'm doing it to 14 meters. So hopefully that'll help. So obviously then all you literally do is drive up to a tree. Obviously hit the B key to turn it on, which it already is. Line it up and everything. And what you're waiting to look for is obviously the cut option, which is the X key. Yeah, obviously on your monitor, depending on what it is, it could be a lot easier in game to see. So you just hit the X key there. spin that around there, lift it up a little bit, and X key, and then that's then going to cut obviously your 14-meter length logs. Obviously, depending on what you've got, it could go higher or lower. With the base game ones, I think it's 8 meters is the maximum they'll do. Obviously, this one goes up to about 22, 23. The Cobra there that I've done will do up to 20 meters. So technically, I could actually use this guy here, which is the 20-meter version, and doing an entire tree onto the trailer there. I understand the longer the logs, the more. Yeah, I know in 19, a lot of us did or a few of the guys here did some tests. I never really seen much of a difference. I think it was around about between 12 and I think it was 16 meter were sort of the average for the best sale prices. But to be honest, it is just money at the end of the day. Obviously for me, I'm using this to actually produce pallets, which I'll actually end up getting more money for. Or, well, pallets, planks, all that sort of stuff. So, but that is obviously my aim, is obviously to make more money. Obviously if I can do trees initially, I will. But obviously I am going to aim for like a pallet factory or something like that, or something that will be able to process those logs into something better and get more money that way. And that's what I'd recommend for any of you guys. So that is why obviously Dave and obviously JD have added things like the sawmill that produces planks and resin, other things like that that could be sold to make more money. Obviously, when there is an update for this map, and you get obviously the glue factory, your resin and all that will be obviously added as well, if it's not already, and you'll actually be able to make even more money that way as well. And obviously that can then be used in other factories later on. I'm starting on No Man's map and I was waiting to see. Oh, that's no problem. Obviously, yeah, go for it. If you've got any questions, it doesn't have to be just regarding this map. It could be any map. I do know that on the in-game mod hub there is a sawmill. If you're playing like console and stuff, I believe it is available for console users as well. You're more than welcome. You can actually download that and use that on No Man's Land if you wanted to, if there's nothing on there already. But yeah, you're more than welcome to ask any question. That is the whole purpose of these streams. It's not just me, it's obviously all the SGA guys. The guys in chat right now can help you out if need be as well. Anybody in Discord, if they're willing to help out, they can help out. Yeah, you're more than welcome, mate. And obviously for anybody who's just or wasn't quite aware, this area I'm clearing here is going to be my new farm area for Uncharted. And if I can get this last tree quickly, I will cut that and then go for a quick break. Just check on everybody. There we go. And that's one main reason I haven't actually added a camera to my stream yet, is obviously because my wife does come in here quite a bit when I am streaming. So I'm going to leave that there. Let me switch over to this guy who's currently waiting on the stupid tractor over there. Let me just budge him out of the way. But yeah, definitely well worth checking this one out if you haven't already. Go on, you stupid dingbat. So we're going to take a little ride with this guy. And you guys can. Actually, yeah, I'll stay in there for now. I'm going to change my screen to the intermission. Be right back one. And thank you very much for the epic tank, 2120. And I shall be back in just a couple of minutes.
Okie dokie, Bartichokey.
Okie dokie. And I'm back again. There we go. Quick one there. Right, so
Welcome back.
to the farm. Thank you very much. And the Raider, Stream Raiders is ready. Oops, but jump straight to that while that guy's unloading. And we got 56 units down. Wow, this is going to be a nice easy one again. So let's drop that there. Good luck, guys. Here we go. And I don't think it was Dave driving. No.
Nope, I'm an expert.
Yeah. It's a bit far. Let's zoom in a wee bit. Got better. Well done, guys. That was just too easy, I think. And congratulations to 10 shot and again Farmer Gaming 22 getting a little extra something there. So let's jump straight into the next one. Let's see, one more probably. Yeah, one more probably after this. So let's go for a mystery this time. Hopefully it's a decent one. Oh heck, should have gone for the other one. So let's go with this guy. I think we're dropping straight down at the top there. There we go. So the links in chat. If any of you guys want to join in, you're more than welcome to. It's exactly the same as before. Just place your units down in this area here, and in about 30 minutes time, I will get that one going. Obviously, until then, this guy does seem to be doing a pretty good job. So keeping on top of it. Obviously, I will have to go around afterwards and bail up all this stuff here. I can stay there for a minute. You can stay there, and this is the one I want. Yeah, we're just going to clear this area and maybe make a little start on a farm. So what I might just do is actually leave the logs on the ground where they fall. Make life a little bit easier. There we go. It's nice to have the scorpion back, to be honest.
Is it?
Yeah. Especially for those slightly bigger ones that JD's put in. But to be honest, I do like the Cobra as well. That is a nice little thing. Right, so let's get rid of the menu there. There we go. I might see what they actually did to do the slightly bigger ones. Bigger trees. Might just need a larger cut radius or something, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Sound that. Here we go. How do I get rid of the stumps to use? Yeah, I've got the Bruxol one installed. Let me just cut this last bit of tree first of all. If you're doing base game stuff only, in the forestry equipment, you can use like something like these guys. Well, these guys here could possibly do it. I've never used them personally, but I'd imagine they should. This, on the other hand, definitely will. That attaches to your tractor, and you can actually raise and lower this part and cut the stumps that way. But obviously, I will be using the good old Big Daddy's Brux all in one here. Obviously, it does have the capacity as well. I've got one at the shop already. Just need to grab that. But there is other things out there that you can use, like the Trex if you've got that as well. Personally, I'm not going to touch it until it gets officially released by, obviously, Black Sheep Modding. If it gets released. Here we go. I think one of my next things to look into getting is some where stick or something, because it makes life a little bit easier, I've noticed, for some of you guys. There we go. For spinning around. Actually, as I'm doing mostly keyboard work, I'm going to move my wheel out of the way a sec. And just do this. Bring my coffee over here. I grabbed that while I was out there quickly. I've got an amazing little girl, bless her cotton socks. She's getting really helpful at things. Definitely likes making coffees. Hey, Vodja, I should say. How you doing, bud? Yeah, she's very good at making drinks now. And it's going to be her 13th birthday next month, so even better. Who knows, she might even be joining me on a stream or two these days.
Mm-hmm.
She does a lot of Roblox stuff, a little bit of Minecraft. Who doesn't like a little bit of Minecraft, eh?
Me.
So what I might actually get her to do is actually she does the the gameplay, and I'll sort of maybe talk in the background or something. She doesn't like talking out much, to be honest. Good, thank. Yeah, not too bad, thanks. just literally started a new save game on Uncharted. Obviously the 22 edition. Played a fair bit on the 19 version. So I'm going to bring my little UK twist to it, I think. See how we do. Just really taking a little break from Wolf Creek. There we go. Obviously I will be playing it whilst offline as well. And finding Serendipity, thank you very much for the epic customed Templar. Right, so I'm going to just chop a load down and I can get it all transported. Anything that's left over, hoping one of the sell points on here will take it, like the hardware, maybe. If not, might have to look at something else. Or just leave it on the ground somewhere near the sawmill. No volcanoes yet, no.
Coming soon.
Yep, coming soon. Yeah, to be honest, I was expecting just the volcano, like maybe like a mini version as a placeable.
Oh,
I didn't expect
really?
like the entire map to be coming back. I thought, wow, okay. Yeah, because obviously like I said last night, Darius was on Industries in 19, and obviously looking at the volcano, and that's kind of what gave me the idea. I thought, oh well, maybe that's what the secret project is, that volcano sort of thing.
Nope.
Yep, I was I was kind of right.
You were partial.
Yeah, that is going to be quite a cool little map, I think, to play.
It is. It is fun.
Yeah, and obviously any of you guys that are playing on console, you will, with any luck, if they gets it past testing and that, will hopefully be for console users as well. So that is absolutely epic. And how you doing, Mr. Jababo? How are you today, Mr.
Hey,
I'm
Jeb.
doing well today. How are you doing?
Oh,
Hey, Dave.
wow, holy heck. I just seen you pop up in chat there, and the next thing you're in Discord. Cool. Yeah, are you good?
I'm doing well, thank you, sir.
Yeah, oh, glad to hear it. Obviously, if there's a moderator there, I'd much appreciate if you could do a shout out for Mr. Jababo there, and obviously Mr. Dave as well, and possibly Casket Man. I know he's lurking around somewhere.
I think Jab's excited for the app.
I bet.
Yeah, I'm very. When do I get my hands on it, Dave?
Soon.
I know Boom
Very
said I'm not
soon.
supposed to ask you, but I'm going to ask anyway.
Soon. It'll be out there for you guys to mess with.
Yeah.
Within a day or maybe later. Today depends.
Just shoot me a message when I can have it.
Yep.
Oop, didn't mean to do that. Oh,
I'll shoot you a link when you can have it.
there we go.
Absolutely.
Because you already know what I'm. As soon as I got my hands on it, that's where I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. With his little pink tractor. Bless him.
Hey.
Hey, John Cougar Mellencamp sang a song about it. He said, "Little pink tractors for you and me."
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
There we go.
he could have left me out of the equation.
Okay, I'm guessing there's no moderator out there. I'll get it myself in a sec. Hang on where is Bad Lad? That's what I want to know. I have not seen him in a while.
I don't know. He's out there somewhere.
So, if you're not following Mr. Dajnet, or Dave, he's obviously the creator of all the PV maps, and as well as Volcano Island, which is hopefully coming out soon. Definitely click on his link, go give him a follow, catch up on any of the updates as and when he streams. Obviously, you can also troll him if you want to. We also have Mr. Jababo in chat with us right now. He is an absolutely amazing streamer, has a thing for pink John Deere tractors and Barbie Girl and all that stuff. Definitely check him out. And obviously, Casket Man. 20. There we go. There's another lurker in chat at the minute. He seems to be a bit quiet. He is non-PG, so definitely not one for the kids. But definitely well worth checking out as well.
He is worth watching. If you're okay with the language, I have a good time watching him.
Yep, exactly. But yeah, he is definitely not PG. And as Michael knows already, if you say the wrong thing to the wrong person, you will be banned. I'm not even
Did
sure.
he ban Michael?
I think it was oh heck, one of his moderators.
Yeah, one of his moderators banned Michael.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. He probably deserved it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he did. He broke a big rule.
Yep. I don't know. I actually totally missed it. What was it actually?
Was
do I
it
want to
clipped?
say?
I hope it was clipped.
I
don't
don't
know.
think so. He went into Casket's stream and told people about another person that was streaming.
Oh, good Lord, no,
Oh,
you don't do
really?
that.
Is
That's
he
what
an idiot or what? Michael, you're an idiot. It's official.
Hey, look who just went live.
Oh, seriously.
Actually, to be honest, I mean, I get it. It was Giants when they were streaming, but still,
Yeah.
obviously, that's gonna draw people away from any even my
Exactly.
stream. People are gonna go. You just don't do that.
No.
No, there's this
You
thing
know?
called Twitch etiquette. Darn
Exactly.
it, peeps.
Yep.
Exactly. So actually, Volcano Island is going to be perfect for Mr. Jab with his little equipment, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is definitely well worth watching. I had to re-download P.V.Uncharted, Pompey's new version, and sell the nails. Oh, great! Glad it got sorted out.
Hey, what's up, Cowboy Mike? Hey, 10 Shot.
Then he left the stream. Yep. Yeah, that is definitely not something you wanted to be doing, especially with Casket. Obviously, I know some of us, other streamers, SGA streamers, will take it. Okay, whatever. But obviously, it is definitely not something you wanted to be doing in certain people's chats.
Actually, the last person that did that, do you remember WWE?
Yeah.
All right, you remember when they were called WWF?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that's a yep.
And then they had the slogan where they got sued and they had to change it from WWF to WWE, so they called it "Get the F Out."
Yep. Briefly.
Yeah, that's basically what I had said the last time that happened.
Yes. I don't know.
You guys are brutal.
I know, we're so rude and crass, what's
Something like
uncivilized. Now you get a kick out of this, Billy. So we were watching YouTube earlier, and we were watching the highlights of Shaun White and his half pipe.
All right, yeah.
But they had, but instead of having the normal commentaries there we would have for NBC, they had these British guys covering it.
Oh, that
And
must have been interesting.
the terminology and the verbiage that they use, it's so refreshing to hear a different way of calling it.
Yeah. Yeah, and obviously you got the accent, depending on where they're from as well. Actually, some of the videos that I've seen as well, where it's maybe an American originally doing it. You got somebody maybe from Manchester or Liverpool, and obviously they've got really quite strong accents. It's kind of
Well,
funny.
the difference is like an American announcer would be like, "Oh, that was an amazing run. It was
Yep.
epic," and then a British announcer would be, "Oh, it was smashing. It was
Yeah.
you know, they would use the adjectives that they would use
Oh,
for
yeah.
your culture."
Yeah.
But to be fair, when we're watching soccer matches, I always liked the British commentators the most because they're the ones that are most brutal about, when someone takes a shot this way, it's like, oh, that was awfully ambitious.
Yeah.
Or what was he thinking when he made that? Like they call people out in a nice way, but
Marvelous,
I mean they're
yes.
cutthroat about it.
Oh yeah. Roddy Marvelous, yes. How you doing, Nasty Pete? 74. Welcome, bud. And I hope you're doing well.
Hey, Ma, how you doing?
Meh. 2120. 2112, should say. As meh, whatever.
Oh, is it meh? I thought it was Ma,
Yeah.
like M-A-H, like Ma. I don't know. I get it wrong all the
I
time.
know. That's how I say it. I'm sure it's meh. So like, yeah, whatever type thing. There we go.
Whatever.
I get everybody's names wrong, so I think they're used to it.
Yeah. I think, to be honest, a streamer who doesn't get somebody's name wrong is not a real streamer, I think.
Well, that's
Ma,
like being a parent, right? You have to have
okay.
2 kids to be a parent. Because if you only have one, you don't hear them, quit touching me, that's mine. They're on my Mom, they're on my side. Quit looking at me.
Do I better every day the truckers are... Ah, okay.
Are you in Canada, Nasty Peter?
That's what I'd imagine. Yep, there you go, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, the truck drivers in Canada all pulled together and said, we're tired of this, and we're going to tell you how we feel about it.
Yeah, I noticed that. I think it was Neon and somebody else were going on about it. Was it Boomhauer's stream
Neon,
last
probably
night?
Cromwell.
Yeah, Cromwell, that's what it is as well, yeah. But yeah, I know.
And all the other fellow Canadian peeps that I can't keep up with.
Yeah. To be honest, the UK is actually coming completely out of lockdowns and stuff. Properly, I think it's as of March. No more needing to worry about wearing face coverings, and even like
No,
the NHS
is that
workers don't need to have like both jabs and boosters and stuff. So yeah.
but that's until is that permanently or until the next
As far as where
variant
that
comes
is going
out?
to be permanent, obviously, it obviously is going to be reviewed regularly anyway. So we'll have to wait and see. But
Is
yes,
that Becky? Is that Farmer Becky?
that is Farmer Becky. It could also be her brother, because obviously her brother was streaming earlier. Obviously he took over from Darius, because obviously Darius wasn't feeling the greatest, really tired and that stuff. So hence why the SGA stream. Okay, it's the yeah.
I got on earlier
Brother.
and I didn't see. I had to go to the warehouse and I wanted to peep on to see who would, and I didn't see anybody. And I was like, well, I guess it came to an end.
Yep. It was just
That's
a
right.
matter of time.
Start
Yeah,
a different one.
actually, he's a really good streamer. Actually, there's a few things he needs to work out. Obviously, like the sounds. Obviously, not he was having issues with some of the alerts and such going off, but it's just one of those things that happens to everybody, really. Even I have
Oh yeah,
issues.
I
Dave
had to
has issues. And yeah.
I had to reset my alerts and it set the sounds up to max and I didn't know it. And
Wow.
I
Yeah.
ended up blowing everybody's eardrums out 3 times last
Been there,
stream.
done that. Yep. But yeah. I don't know. I think there is a bit of SGA possibility in there. But
Hey,
yeah,
we always need more people.
yeah, exactly. And the nice thing is he is willing to jump in if need be as well. He did say that, and help out. He's currently on Uncharted, which is quite cool. And obviously, Desiree's there as well, hiding in the background, doing a bit of moderating. And Wookie Forever, thank you very much for the follow. How you doing, bud? Welcome to the channel. And obviously, if you've got any questions about the map, about FS22, you're more than welcome to pop it in chat. Obviously, Nasty Peter as well, 74 there. Thank you very much for the follow as well. Always appreciate it. Same to you.
I really like that overlay. That's cool.
Yeah, oh, I did it all myself. The only thing that was not me is the bar at the top. I've ripped that from another overlay pack. And how you doing, Farm Marks? Yeah, all the red backing there. That's all animated.
No, I was talking about
stuff.
the cow bouncing up and down.
Oh, that okay. Darn it.
I like this. I like what you got here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just one of the base images that you can use. I went through them the other. The only thing I haven't sorted out fully is all the actually sound alerts themselves. The noise when it goes off. That's the only thing I do need to sort out. To see if there's any different noises I can use for each. But I think for the now it's fine.
I do like the fact that all your stuff is on the edge of the screen, so it's not taking up the screen itself.
Yeah, that was what.
But I'm also
previous one.
I'm also a very minimalistic kind of person. That's kind of what I gravitate to.
Yeah, Lucino10, thank you very much for the follow as well. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Obviously, if you've got any questions about FS22, the map, which is P.V.Uncharted, Pompey's edition, you're more welcome to drop it in chat and we'll try and answer it for you. But overall, how are you doing today? Should have done that a while ago. Yeah, that's fine, mate, no problem. Also, you do have Stream Raiders currently running in the background. Exclamation mark Raiders if you want to join in. We currently have 8 minutes remaining, or 8:34. Obviously the counter is obviously on the right hand side. And on Saturday I will be doing a 12-hour stream, and at some point the alpaca will be removed with my ugly mug.
Are we going?
I don't know how often I'm going to have the camera active for though, but at some point I will activate it. Obviously I do just need to go through a few settings off screen to make sure it is lit up properly and everything. Obviously right now as it is, it's very red, but that's usually due to the actual bedroom light call it cover thing, shade is actually red. So I've been out today, I've actually bought a proper streaming light, halo light.
Well, I was about to tell you, if you don't have the money to get a stream light, you can always get, like, you know, those lamp desks that have that articulate and you can spin them around. You can get 2 of those and they'll work just fine.
Yeah.
Because you can clamp them to anything and then bend them to any direction that you need them to go to.
There's that. So yeah, the one I got, actually it's a slightly cheaper version. It was about £10 UK money. And let me bring up Amazon to see if I can find it first of all. And I'll switch to my desktop.
Because I'm all about balling on a budget.
So it's a Halo. I think that's how you pronounce it. Streaming light, maybe? So it's something similar to this. Actually,
I used those.
One of them guys.
I have those now.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
have.
But
those things work great.
They are. It's very good. It's also got actually that is the one I've got, isn't it? And the one I got cheaper. Cool, nice. Obviously I've got a camera sat on a camera stand at the minute behind my second monitor, which is really quite cool, and it is a really good brightness actually. So the only issue I am going to have is obviously where I wear glasses, the reflection obviously from the monitors is going to be in my glasses. But overall that is what I've got. It seems pretty cool. The only thing I don't have is a little remote control for the camera, but obviously you can mount a camera onto the one I've got. It's like, I think there's a point here, a point at the top, one on the side, and then one on the bottom there as well. But yeah, that is pretty much the one I've got. So that's quite cool.
Yeah, I used those until I got better lights, and they work just fine.
Yeah, so let me jump back. So that's the one I've got. I'm using right now actually, but it looks pretty good.
Are you in your own bedroom when where you're streaming at?
Yep. Yeah, I've got literally, I can stretch out and touch the bottom corner of my bed from where my desk is.
Now, what you might find best for dialing in your light is shutting the door and blocking the window out with shade, and just only use those lights instead of the lights that are in the room.
Yeah. Well, let's see, we've got heavy duty curtains on the window itself. On the other side of me, there's a wardrobe, so there's no other light coming in. The actual bedroom light itself is on the other side of the bedroom, to be honest. That's where they put it. But obviously, it's got a red shade on it, so that's why you get the red look to me. So obviously, once I'm off stream, I'll have a proper play and stuff. And check out the camera, because obviously I've added. Somebody actually sent me, Badass. He actually sent me a streaming camera a while ago. I've also got the. I can't think of what it's called now. That program that Dave uses for his stuff.
You talking about Dixper?
But no, hang on. Which one is it? The camera program.
I don't even.
Oh, you mean like for the filters and all that stuff?
Yeah, I've got that added anyway. I can't even see it on here now. Heck, where are you blending? That's that. That's interesting. I have no idea what it's called now. But yeah, I've got that installed anyway, where you can have like your Viking and stuff like that. I've got that installed. And it actually works pretty well. But obviously, with the redness from the bedroom light, that's the biggest issue I've got at the minute. Hence why I went out and bought that light. And hopefully, it should be a lot better. So
what if you just take the shade off the light?
I could, but it's a pain. So it's like literally the other side of the bedroom, and where I am with the computers, it's very dark. So it's just annoying. So yeah, having a light is only option I've got really behind the computers. It's quite nice actually. I like it. I'm not in total darkness now. But yeah, obviously the bedroom that we've got now used to be our daughter's bedroom previously. Obviously where she's grown up, she wanted something a little bit more manageable, smaller really. So we ended up switching bedrooms. She's now got the slightly smaller room, and we've got the bigger one. Which is quite lucky because we've got the computer here now and the desk and everything. Oh, and that totally bugged that one up. There we go. But yeah, I just need to get, I think, one more monitor for the minute. Proper monitor. I've got 3 at the minute. I've got two 24s. Games on one. On the other one I've got currently Discord, Google, and Streamlabs OBS open. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Stop. B. I've got a little old Dell, I think it's an 18-inch if I remember rightly, which has Stream Raiders on. But obviously it's going to be the smaller one that needs to be changed at some point.
Be careful, that this is how it starts. You're like, well, I got 2. Well,
I know.
I got the 2, and then you're like 3. Well, now I need 4, and next thing you know, you don't have enough monitors.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like Dave and KW, and you're gonna look like NASA.
That's my aim. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with NASA.
I can't say much because I'm gonna be honest. I got 3 monitors and I want another one too.
Yeah.
But my bigger problem is I actually want to get a desk that can change from sitting to standing.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And before I do that, I want to make sure I know how to get everything mounted to the desk.
All right. Yeah.
Because if you got things sitting on the floor and then you raise the desk, then you butchered everything.
Yeah. Obviously, which one is it? Second monitor that has obviously like Discord and Streamlabs on. That's actually mounted on an arm that's attached to the desk itself, and it's actually got a second arm. But the monitor I've got at the minute with the game running can't be mounted, which is pain. But obviously, what I can do is get a second monitor, or another monitor is like the first monitor I had, which is mounted at the minute. I want that on the other side. So then I have like the two mounted on either side, with obviously the one on the desk right in front of me. That's my aim at some point.
Well, you can do what I did. I went to IKEA and I got a desk that's like I think it's 5x4.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
it has
there you go.
and it has wheels on it, right? So there's like no drawers or anything like that, but like it's a good surface to put everything on.
Yeah,
And
that's it.
because it's
Snap
on
camera. Thank
wheels,
you.
you could just roll it around everywhere, and it was relatively inexpensive. It was actually cheaper than getting a door and sawhorses.
Yeah, true. Yeah, snap camera. That's one. Thank you very much, Farmer Gaming. Much appreciated. I have 4 monitors, but I only hooked one up. Oh, okay. Well, I definitely know that my computer can run 3 monitors quite well. Obviously, because mine's is the same as what Dave's pretty much got. I should be able to get at least a couple more after that if need be. But anyway, so 64 units down. You guys are absolutely amazing. Good luck. Fingers crossed. Obviously, these little red things here are a pain in the butt. The towers. Let me set that to auto camera because it makes life a little bit easier for you guys.
All right, I gotta run. I'll catch up with y'all later.
Okay,
All
dokie,
right,
Paul.
you have a good one.
But 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I do 3 or 4 monitors on mine. I can't remember. Hey, Mr. Culp, how you doing, bud? Welcome back. We're just wrapping up another stream, Raiders. There we go. Well done, thank you very much. I've got one more to go. And Welsh Wizzy, Throck 13, and wow, holy heck, something's wrong here. Farmer Gaming 22 getting another little reward out of that. Thank you very much for that. And ooh, I'm getting a little something as well. So let's grab that. Let's grab that. And we'll just minimize you. Oh, looks like I've got some units to upgrade. Obviously, this is something you definitely recommend to do, guys. Make sure you get your stuff upgraded. So let's go with this one. And we'll go with this one. Hopefully, I've got enough of that. Yep, there we go. And where, yeah, I do have the vampire finally. So that just leaves me a necromancer to get next at some point. Come on. Oh, I want the campaign, don't I? So let's go back here. And let's click on this one. So this is going to be the last one for today. Yep. So let's find someone a little bit tough. 7. Let's go for this big guy here. And I'm going to drop him down the bottom here. So we've got a nice clear path straight to that lot there. Wow, holy heck. Really, dude? Okay, thank you very much. If you want to join in, you're more than welcome to. Links in chat right now. We have 30 minutes on the clock for that, and I'm going to jump back to this and carry on with that. I wonder how much more this can hold. So that is full now, so that's good. It's processing. Wow, holy heck. Obviously, I would probably set these on storing to start off with. Now that is interesting. I'm going to activate each of them and see. Yeah, okay. So obviously these other 3 are definitely going to need the additional products to be able to do them. but you will be getting your resin out of it anyway. Your wood chips and your planks. Obviously, they can literally be sold, which is quite good. Let's have a little look. And obviously, once they start spawning, they should actually come into this little area here. Which is quite a nice little sawmill, to be honest. Shame it's raised so high. I would have had it drop right down, but that's just me. Picky.
Picky?
Yeah. I like to be a little bit picky. JK, how you doing, bud? How are you doing today? So we are on P.V.Uncharted today, which is the Pompey's edition. And I want on that side, yeah, I'll have that facing out that way. Let's just grab this first of all. We'll shove that on the other side. I just suddenly thought, who is actually streaming today?
Not me.
Yeah, it's Mr. Jab going live today.
Jab.
It was.
I'm going, but
because I know you're on late, aren't you? So let's have a look at something. Okay, yeah. So we've got Mr. Jababo coming on soon. He's probably gonna grab something to eat. That's quite cool. Alright, so here's that. Flick you around, be easier. We'll slap that on that side. And load that up. Ooh, heck. Yep, I think that's going to be full enough, to be honest. I'll just turn that off. So I'd imagine by now that field has now been harvested, which is quite cool. So probably on the next stream I will probably be baling up that field. Or just maybe put some to the side and then sell the rest. So let's turn you on. I want you to face that way. And oh no, I don't want to turn it on. I want to unload. Just loading FS22. Cool. Out of curiosity, what map are you playing? And are you PC or console? I think I did ask you once before, but I can't really remember now. Right, so that's still taken, so that's good. I'm hoping that's actually now just selling that, is it? Probably not, it's just taking it anyway.
it's lunch or whatever time.
Oh. Come on, there we go. So definitely have it on the long way.
Ooh.
What you got today then?
Burgers. I was thinking of putting fried egg on my burger. That would be nice.
I just had a bit of a change and had a quiche.
Quiche.
Yeah, I haven't had a quiche in a while, so I was in town earlier, obviously doing a bit of shopping, so grabbed some while I was there. Yeah, so I think that's going to be a good size, at least for a starter farm. There. It's about the same size as the one I used to have previously. Obviously I can just expand off on that afterwards. There we go. Real men don't eat quiche. You're on Elm Creek.
I was gonna
oh, right,
say.
yeah. I like yeah.
Come
okay.
on now. I'm not a real man then. That's okay.
Yep.
I love quiche.
I have made
Hey,
so many
did it have
quiches.
bacon in it?
What?
Put bacon in your quiche?
Yeah, it was cheese and bacon.
So real men eat bacon,
Yeah.
cheese, egg. It's like, yeah, come on.
Pastry, yeah,
It's wonderful stuff.
it is. And it was quite a strong cheese, cheddar cheese as well that was used.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep. Normally I make my own, but obviously today I decided to just buy one. It's that, and then you got like your flans and stuff you can use as well.
That must have been a movie that said real men don't eat quiche or something.
Yeah,
Where does that saying come from?
no idea. Kev's now hungry. Yep. Obviously it's really nice in the summertime, cold, with some rabbit food next to it. In other words, lettuce, salad, stuff like that. That's
Rabbit
nice.
food?
Yeah. It's like a coleslaw, potato salad, some greens and stuff. Quite nice.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so let's do that. There's that. It was the same from a few years ago. Oh, okay. Real men don't eat quiche. New York's bestseller. Oh, okay.
Oh, is it a book?
Yeah. Published in 1982. Wow.
By somebody that wasn't a real man, apparently.
That was probably a woman. Ooh, don't know say that.
No.
No, I'm only kidding, guys. Yeah. That's quite cool. Oh, that's point. If I hit the X key as well, guys, on these trailers, you can actually unfold the bar bits, supports.
I almost want to read that book to see how he came to that conclusion.
Yeah.
Or if the title has anything to do with
You call it rabbit food as well, do you, Kev? And actually, I've got a question for you, Mr. Kev, as well. When are you going to be streaming again? I heard a little rumor that you're going to start again.
It was just a room. I don't believe it till I see it.
Yeah. Is that going to take that bit? Also, remember, you got to keep your top on PG and all that. You're moving your gear. Oh, okay. Yeah, give me a shout when you're going to go live and I'll be there. There we go. Oh, no, don't autoload you lot. Don't. We'll just leave that lot there for now. That's fine. Everything is very squashed together. Yeah, having a decent desk actually does help as well. There we go. So
I'll
that
be
is
back in a
fine.
couple minutes.
Oh, okie dokie, boss. Right, I do need this. I am going to need to purchase, because I did actually remember to add it this time, the front lifter. I'm going to... it doesn't have a case. That's not fair. Okay, so it's going to have to be a massy red, unfortunately. Traitors. So for any of you guys who haven't seen this yet, this is a cool little trick with the man truck and anything else that has a pin hitch in the front. You can actually attach a front lifter, which is on the in-game mod hub, to the front. Obviously I've showed it off on Wolf Creek a lot. So So if you just drive up, see, there you go, just like that. And then you can actually attach like a Brux to it if you wanted, or a Frazee milling machine sort of thing. You can do that as well. But obviously that will attach to things like forage harvesters. I believe combines as well. Oops, didn't mean to do that. That's what I wanted. There we go. Makes life a lot easier. Right, so let's open you up. I might take those 2 trees out there. See what it's like afterwards. Alright, so let's get these stumps quickly. Actually, that could do it being up a wee bit. There we go. There we are. There's that. So apologies for the spinning the camera around quickly there. Makes my life a little bit quicker and easier for now. There we go. Ooh. And finding serenity. No, serendipity. Sorry, my bad. Thank you for the epic poisoned boomer. Oh, yeah, wow, that's a new one from on me. Yeah, well, I actually got a built-in capacity on this one. This is obviously Big Daddy's one. If you haven't seen it, it's right here, and it'll go from the smallest is 500,000, but it'll also go up to 3 million liters. And that's built-in capacity. But yeah, obviously at the minute it is only PC only. You can get it on the SGA website, or Mr. Vlog there. There's that. Let's see, where are we? There's one there. But yeah, it literally cuts as well. If you want to cut a tree down, it'll do that. It will turn it into wood chips, and it will also do the grinding of the stumps. So it's literally an all-in-one. I know in 19 on the in-game mod hub there was something of a cheap copy version of it release. Here we go. And the nice thing obviously as well with this, the outlet pipe, it can actually be pivoted around and angled to point to wherever you wanted it to. It'll also automatically track to any trailer or bucket for unloading. And the nice thing as well is you can actually unload direct to the ground. You don't need to have technically have a trailer anymore with it, which is really big update on it. Obviously the only thing that's missing is obviously those colour options, but to be honest I think it's quite a nice little one as it is, in that sort of burgundy red sort of colour. Oh, I know a lot of people out there at the minute who are playing Uncharted and other maps, to be honest, are probably using it, so there we go. Yeah, so I'm not sure how far along I'm going to get on this map. Obviously, I'm going to be bouncing between a couple of maps, I think. And then foreseeable future, I've just got Wolf Creek. This one, possibly Volcano Island, not sure yet. And then obviously NBC Acres when that comes out. Obviously, it's going into testing already with some of us guys, streamers, SGA guys. I have used it on Elm Creek 2 landscape. Alright, okay. Yeah. I'm not sure you can landscape with this. It's not actually set up, but obviously, yeah, if you've got like Terraform or something like that, you can use that on some of the base game buckets. But yeah, it's definitely good for getting rid of all those trees and tree stumps if you can't be bothered to cut them down. Obviously, when Wolf Creek comes out, you'll definitely need to do some forestry at some point. And Estebanal Gamer, I think that is. Thank you very much for the follow, mate. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel. Obviously, are you PC or console? And obviously, if you've got any questions, you're more than welcome to drop it in chat. Oh, there's one there. Let's get that one there. That's not too bad. Okay. Oh, there's a couple there. Alright, yeah, sorry. My bad. Yeah. Obviously, this thing's been around, I think, since 17, possibly. Definitely 19. Wasn't as good, I think, in 19 as it is now. That is for sure. I do know that somebody did, obviously, a edit of it, and made it like the all-in-one version. So I've got one down here, I've got one over there. Right, so let's paint that first of all, and so I can see exactly where everything is, see what I've missed. So there you one, two. Okay, that's fine. I'll probably have to change that again. So let's get them. So yeah, this is going to be my little farm area. Actually, I don't know whether to leave it as gravel or change it to something more farmery, like mud. FS15 I have. Oh, okay. Wow, I didn't realize it had been around that long. That is impressive. That is very impressive. There we go. So let's leave that. Okie dokie. So the nice thing, obviously, with that now being on the truck, I can actually attach that straight to the trailer and I'll have no issues. Now, one little trick in 19 that I do know you can actually do if you're doing tree planting of any kind is this will actually hook up to the rear of a trailer, and the trailer I'm hoping it's still in here actually. Is it one of them? I can't remember now. It's basically at the minute a Autoload trailer. It might be on the in-game mod hub. I don't think these have the option to remove the capacity and all that on them. Oh heck. It would be nice. Basically, if you can get a flatbed, one of these, it'll actually hook to that pin hitch right there, and you could actually have like a tree planter on the back, and then load up the trailer with a load of pallets. So they basically auto load as you're going. It's a real cool little trick that I've figured out in 19, and it does work in 22 as well. Because I actually did it the other day on Elm Creek. I was planting something like 60 trees, had like 6 pallets of trees on the beacon or saplings on the trailer, and it worked perfectly. So can I ask, where did you get all the paint images? So the ones on this map are actually being added to the map, so they're part of it. On Wolf Creek itself as well, they have, I think, pretty much most of these. But all these were actually created by DashNet in 19. All these road markings and such. Obviously, it was converted and then for 22 by JD. Obviously, you got like things like bauxite. All these are ones that have been added to this map. But yeah, there is a lot. You got coal, you got ore. There's different like plates or variety. Obviously, you got your dotted lines. Probably, I don't know. I'm sure. I know there's a road around here somewhere. I can probably show you exactly if you figure it all out properly, they've got a big road right there. So what you can hey, no, Mr. Darius. So what you can actually do is create your own painted roads, just like that, with all this sort of stuff. You can have double yellow lines if you wanted to. You can actually go wild, but yeah, that is something it's come over from 19 basically. But yeah, how are you doing, Mr. Darius?
No, I woke up from a nap just now.
Ah. Yeah, so you finally did it, did you?
Yeah, I couldn't stay awake any longer.
That's fair enough. I know the other day you were practically falling asleep.
It was happening again this morning, and that was at 7. There was no way I was stretching till noontime.
Yeah,
so I said,
no.
You know what? I'm ending it.
Yep. Yeah.
It's over. It's all over but the crying.
But yeah, good choice on who to raid. Oh, hex bells. Come here, you. I'm gonna take it over. Oh, didn't mean to hit that one. So push that, turn you off. There we go. Seriously. Yeah, to be honest, I'm surprised it's gone on this far. That is for sure.
Made it to day 83.
Yeah. But yeah, big, huge, well done to each and every one of the SGA members who have pushed it all the way up this far, that's for sure. You should all do a big, huge pat on the back. Especially Mr. Darius, because obviously where we haven't been able to jump on, he's jumped on, done huge long streams, and obviously he does have things he needs to, well, deal with as well in real life. Hey, Viking streaming again. Did I say hello to you earlier? I'm sure you did. But yeah, I've got your updated pack in here now. I'm on Uncharted for a change.
Yeah.
So I will be using that shortly. So is that with the new flashy lights, is it?
It's in there, yep.
Cool.
It's in there.
Nice. Oh, I thought so, yeah. Yeah, because you raided me earlier, didn't you? So that's why. Ah. So how are we doing? We've got 5 minutes left on Stream Raiders, guys. If you want to join in, there's still time. Exclamation mark Raiders if you haven't already joined. And this thing's taking forever. Let me do that a sec. And I'm going to give Mr. Darius Frost a quick shout out. I'll probably spell it wrong. Never mind. Definitely well worth checking him out. That is for sure. He does a lot of modding at the minute. Who knows, you might even get to see a bit of gameplay as well. There we go, so that's the last of that lot. You're also playing Uncharted, but it's funny to see different. Yeah, obviously this is actually the first time I've actually done a gameplay on Uncharted. Oh, that's interesting. On Uncharted. I've done a little bit of testing for like Boomhauer, but that's about it. That's kind of an interesting little trailer. Like it. Nice. Oh, poop. I was going to keep that last lot. Oh well. Next time. So yeah, this is going to be a proper little playthrough, I think, for me. See if I can throw a little bit of a British twist onto the map. Don't know if I'll be able to, but you never know. Really enjoyed it in 19. I just hope the bug with the tiny little trees has gone. I've not actually done too much, to be honest. The ghost trees. These little beggars. But there's plenty of spaces for placeables and stuff to go down, so that's really cool. Actually, that, I wonder, just out of curiosity, would be a perfect place. Oh, sell point. To put that down in. Ooh, yeah, that is quite good. You could have something like that there, for example, and like a car park around it. That'd be quite cool. Yep. Just getting the ideas flowing now. It's terrible with this map. Too many ideas now.
Why do you think I've been making so many placeables?
Yeah.
Because I look at them and I'm like, ooh, this could be nice. And before you know it,
You've put a Danish. I need to really check out your streams more, Viking. I really do. And see exactly what you're up to over there. Obviously, I've seen T Miller, and obviously X-Man's a little bit, but yeah. Well, and obviously Darius's pack is definitely going to help a lot. Yeah, I might lurk a few times in your streams though, Viking. There we go. And I think Mr. Buy Tacos has done a little bit as well, if I remember rightly. So yeah, it's not too bad of a start, I think. We've got one field harvested, products sold. I've cleared an area for the farm. I've got the sawmill down, which is already started to produce some stuff. So yeah, overall pretty good. So probably Friday, I'll be getting this build up because I'm only going to play this save game while streaming, so you can actually see that I'm not cheating or anything like that. So the only thing I'll probably upgrade is maybe some of the implements, maybe like the plow and the cultivator. Let's have a look. So this is obviously going to be my little area for my main farm. So let's see. Let's see, what can we do? Obviously, I want to use some of these ones that have obviously the doors, so we can hide the equipment. The only issue is obviously going to be the windows. Hex bells. I don't particularly like that one. There too, opened out in the front. I kind of like these ones as well, the small garages, because obviously you can shut the doors on them. That one's got one at the front. Oh, yeah, I've got that one on the other one. So that's got two doors on that. That's quite a nice one. Got a bit of a window there, but it's not going to draw anything out. Okay, that's fine. We'll go with that one. How's it going, Imperial Gamer? Okay. I will have to check a few of these different placeables out. So, best little hint for any of you guys, actually no, that's not going to be any good, is when you're placing down, if you bring up the wireframe, which is the Foxtrot 4 key, you can also do like the Foxtrot 5 key, F5, and go through till you get the mesh as well, but it doesn't quite show up the same at times to obviously line up your stuff. So yeah, that's not too bad there, I think. One thing I do like is to have things that are squared off nicely, so that's fine. I'll get rid of that now. And we'll get over to Stream Raiders in just a moment. So, how do I want to do this? I'm thinking one. Probably 1, 2. See, can I get another one there? Nope. Okay. So we're going to spin you around. Now the only problem is that's going to go inside there. So if I bring one over to here. So I'm not going to say it's totally UK, but there's probably going to be a bit of a hint on it in places. So let's spin you around. You get a better mouse at some point as well. So that's not too bad there, is it? It's just within. Yeah, there we go. That's fine, that's fine. So that's going to be my equipment. And I'm going to put one of these guys in to match as well. And this is going to be a great little shed for putting your bales in, and I'm going to block off that door there. Partially, I think. Spin you around to there. What's it going to be like on the inside though? Probably naff. Yep. So at some point, once I've got a bit more money, I'll probably put one of these down, maybe a bit further away then. Okay, that's fine. Right, so, Stream Raiders. Send you a PM on Discord, the link to the build. Okay then, cool, thank you, Viking. But yeah, how you doing, Imperial Gamer? It's been a wee while since last season, so let's get this last battle underway. So we have 51 units down. Much appreciated, guys. Thank you, and good luck. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out in a little while, bud. And well done. You guys are absolutely amazing. And the final rewards are going to Farmer Gaming 22 again. Really? Oh my goodness. Farmer 1229 marks and whatever you want to pronounce it. I'm sorry. 2112. There you go, guys. That is it for today on Stream Raiders. Thank you very much. Obviously, we will be carrying that on again on Friday. But obviously for now, we're just going to do this. And I'm just going to leave it as it is. So we're just going to finish up a little bit more of this area. So let's have a little look. And thank you as well, yeah mate. Thank you for helping out. So obviously I do have Mr. Darius's placeable pack in here, which I'm thinking I'm probably going to use a little bit of. Obviously there it is, the updated with all the new flashing lights there. One thing I do need to go through, I noticed I'm not getting the pointer coming up on my screen. Might have to add that later. Ooh, nice. Lots and lots of goodies. So I'm actually going to go for this one because I know that it is quite a nice little one. I have already added some of this one to Wolf Creek. So it's kind of hard to do. I might need to take that tree out there actually. So let's go do that first of all. I'm just going to wood chip it, to be honest. Let's fold. so there might be the odd tree going around the outside there, just needing taken out. A bit high there, really. Maybe. There we go, nice and easy. Okay. Oh, I will, don't you worry. Right, so let's make a straighter line on that. So I'm using gravel, which is that one right there. So if you can get right down to the actual ground level, it does help out a lot. Yeah, so I'm gonna probably need to remove that other one there. Oh heck, camera collision's a pain. I'm not too worried really about the back doors on these sheds. They're not gonna get used anytime soon, that's for sure. So I always like to go for like as straight as possible, really. Marks. There we go. There's that. How's that line there? It's not too bad. So I can always tidy it up after I've placed the wall down as well. There's that. Yeah, so I'll take that one tree out there. Should be fine. A bit high. There we go. And I think that one can stay there actually, that's fine. Right then, so decorations. Where is it? Ooh, yeah, you had lights to it as well. So I'm gonna done lights going on around. So tricky part. So there's that. Going all the way over to here. Hard to find the spot, but I think it's going to be around about there. That's not too bad. That's fine with me, I think. Obviously, as I am colliding with other things, it's going to be a bit of a pain. Obviously, hit the V key is going to help out. Could also be that
V-key
tree.
doesn't work for fences.
Doesn't it? Oh, that's just rude. No! Okay, so I'm going to have to take that out a bit further then. Where's going to be a good spot? Okay. That's not fair. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of work next time, I think. With that, so a few more trees to take down.
Yeah, I was experimenting with that. The V key is inactive for fence placement, which would be
That's
really
rude.
nice if it was, because I
Yeah.
could literally make strings of lights to put around houses and V key them on.
Yeah.
But it won't work that way.
That is annoying. Okay, let's try it there then.
Yeah, I think it was just that one that you just took down that was in the way.
Yeah. Right, so there's that. Start again. So let's bring that to here. So that's going to be coming down to there. It's colliding with something else. It's probably this building, is it? Yeah. It's the doorway. What the heck's going on
Oh,
there?
yeah, that could be.
Right, so in that case, if I bring it out to, say, there for some reason, yeah, that's probably going to work, is it? Colliding with the other item. Really? It's going to be that other tree, maybe?
No, I think it's just the doorway. Hit F5 and see what's in the way.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that doorway comes out quite a ways.
It's
Move the truck.
annoying. Wow, holy heck, yeah. There you go. Yeah, so if you haven't seen this, obviously this is all the collisions on everything. So if you find you have an issue, that's what it is. It's all these little yellow bars and stuff. They're the collisions. Hey, Mr. Dadson, how you doing? Right, let's try that again. One more time. Let's find that one. So yeah, so that just needs to come out that fraction bit more. Let's try you back there at least. Yeah, there we go. That is going to be fine. Okay. So I just need to do a little bit more painting just to bring that out more. Where's the gravel one? Gravel, there. So let's bring it to about there, I think. Should be fine. So let's get rid of that because it's really horrible to look at. How are we doing? Okay, a couple more minutes. So hopefully with any luck, Mr. Jababa will be getting ready soon. There we go. Oh, fudge. I can get covered up with the wall. Tidy that up. But yeah, obviously using the paint tool is also a good way, I find, for getting things straight. There we go. Just tweak that out a wee bit. There we are. Wow, I went across a little bit more than I expected. Perfect. I will get this wall in before I end. Right then, so let's drop you just inside the white part there. And with any luck, no more collision issues. Just like that there. Actually, that side will need a little bit tidying up at some point, but let's see. That's pretty straight to me. So there's that. One more. Yes, shoosh. Hex bells. That's probably got to collide, is it? No, it's fine. So there's that. There we go. That is, I think that's a good start. So I'll tidy up this line then next time I'm streaming.
Aren't those the same building?
Yes, they're both the same building.
It's amazing how close you got to one and so how far away you were from the other
Yeah.
one.
It's very weird, isn't it? But anyway. Yes, so that is going to be it for today. Let's save that before I break anything. Jab just went live. Okay, cool. Yeah, had a pretty good stream there, I think, overall. So let's just save that. And let's go over to my ending screen. And the last thing I've got to do, if I can find the right window, is hit the credits. If it's going to behave, roll. There we go. Maybe? Oh, it might need to be refreshed. Hang on. Roll. It's not going to behave today. I will have to have a look at that later. But obviously, starting off with Farmer Gaming 22 rating with 35 people. Thank you very much for that. Obviously, Mr. Dave and T Miller resubscribing, as well as Silas Major. Thank you very much. Obviously, Viking Streaming 2021 rating as well a little bit later. And then obviously all you guys who have followed as well and stuck by, played Stream Raiders, thank you very much. Thank you Kev for popping in, thank you KW for moderating, obviously everybody in Discord. Yeah, huge thanks to all you guys, you are absolutely super. So what I am just going to do is refresh that page. I'm going to have a look at that, something hasn't quite linked up I think. For the credits. Let me actually just copy that quickly. Copy. Because I am determined to get this freaking thing to work one of these days. Ending. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Credits there. So it's going to be that page there. Where's the settings for this thing? Oh, it should be there. It's all correct. That is strange. Done. Let's try that. Roll. Nope, doesn't want to do it for some weird reason. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, huge thank you to all you guys for coming out today. And we are going to be raiding over to Mr. Jababo in a moment when his name pops up for me. Come on, yes, sausage. There's that. Nope. Okay, let's try this Jababo. There he is. Cool. So yeah, stick around guys, please. Give Mr. Jababo some love as well. And obviously he does do some amazing stuff out there, especially with tiny little tractors, and he really loves the pink Barbie tractor, so go over there, check that out. And we're gonna over with 71 viewers, hopefully. I think that's it, so catch you again on Friday in this stream. Obviously I will be lurking here, there and everywhere, so you never know. But thanks everyone, and we'll catch you again soon. Bye for now. There we go, all his.